Hi YouTube, it's Jenny Pooh 6043. Just thought I'd pop in right quick. I'm not even sure if I'm going to upload this video, but just an update of where I am in my process with the denial that I've gotten for my revision surgery. I finally spoke to someone at the surgeon's office. Well, they actually called me first. I had left a voicemail last Wednesday, and of course, everybody was out the office because of the holiday. I'm like, the holiday was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but whatever. So they called me back, and I missed the call, so I called them back, and they basically are still telling me that there's something that they can do until they get the denial letter. Now, the one thing that was said to me today that blew my damn ponytail off my head was the insurance coordinator literally told me out of her mouth that I knew yours would get denied, but I sent it anyway because you wanted me to submit it. Excuse me? When we had that conversation, because I don't remember talking to you about submitting nothing. Like, kill yourself. And who says that? Like, if you knew it was going to be denied because of the reason it was denied, why would you submit it? Like, I don't understand how this is your job to get things approved. So you know the insurance game. You know the games, the words to say. You know the phrases to say. So if you knew I didn't have adequate documentation in the chart that was given to you, nothing I did, because I'm not a physician, I didn't submit anything. That's all your doctor's situations. That's all things they've done. So if you knew that it wouldn't be approved because of that, why wouldn't you call me and be like, Miss Butler, I'm sorry that I have to call you and tell you this, but it's not in the documentation. We got to go back to the drawing board. I'll talk to the doctor. Like, I'm confused as about you just say, I'm going to submit it anyway. Like, this is 3 weeks of my life of me trying to get my surgery done that you've wasted because of incompetence. So I called my old surgeon's office to try to see if they could help, and they basically, everybody's like this. Talk to them, talk to them, talk to them. So she's basically telling me that, all the times came in for adjustments that no one's really documented that my band has slipped at least 3 times. Really? So what do they write now when I go in there? Just like I put in 2 cc's, I took out this, deflated the band, and I was telling her, no one gets their band deflated just because I want to get my band deflated. No, it's because I'm having problems and I can't eat. So it's gotten to the point now with my band that if we put anything in it that's going to give me any type of restriction, it slips, I can't eat, I'm throwing up. It's not working. So I'm trying to be patient. I'm working on being patient, especially with my whole new blood pressure situation going on. I'm trying to be patient and seeing maybe God is trying to direct me to not go to this surgeon. Maybe he wants me to figure out what's going on with my heart because it could possibly cause problems if I had surgery first. I don't know if that's what he's trying to do, because if it is, then I'll just let me learn that lesson and so I can stop stressing about it. But someone said something to me today, and it just, again, blew my hair off after I put it back on, after the first lady blew it off. Right. She said, you're either going to worry about it or you're going to pray about it, but you can't do both. I was like, ooh, I'm going to raise your offering for that one, because that's true. So I can't worry about it. I can't stress about it. I just have to know that God's plan will prevail, and I will get this done because I want to be healthy. So my next course of action is to hopefully his nurse will call me back tomorrow, or within the next 2 days. Jesus, this waiting. Help me, Lord. And let me know what what they're going to do. Because in my mind, all we got to do is tell the doctor, you need to document more and prove that she did X, Y, and Z. And then she was saying that there's no proof that I did the follow-up plan. I'm like, I will self-pay. So once they got my money, no one said, oh, you got to come in for this, or you got to do that. How would I know that? I'm not a bariatric surgeon. I did what I was told to do. I went in for my fills and adjustments, or what I went for my follow-ups, but no one said go to this nutrition class. I hired a personal trainer, and I got my ass kicked for 11 months to get to my size 12. So I clearly was doing something right when I first was given the band, because it obviously worked at first. So first course of action is hopefully for the doctor to go ahead and do what I need him to do. And I'm not trusting that he's going to write the letter just on his own. I'm like, I need to come and meet with you. First course of action is to call insurance, Blue Cross Blue Shield tomorrow, and say, is there any way that you can email or fax me the letter and hopefully it's generated by this point, because it was last week that it was denied. But I don't even know if but it may have been denied before last Wednesday. I just didn't know because I didn't call until Wednesday. So I'm just hoping that the letter's already generated so I can get it in their hands and fax it to them and say I need to make an appointment with him ASAP because I need to talk to him face to face and I need to tell him this is what you need to put in here because clearly you don't know what to put in this letter. So that's my first course of action. And if they don't agree to that or whatever, and I asked her, I said, like when I don't know if you ever had Comcast, it's like a cable company, or anything that you have like a promotional rate for. And when it's time for the promotion to be up, your price is usually going to go up. So I always call and be like, do you have any new promotions going on or do I need to find a new provider because I'm not going to pay that new price? And 9 times out of 10, they're going to try to accommodate you because they want to keep your business, right? That's good business. Oh, not this heifer. I told her, like, what if I wanted to go to the doctor's office to see if I can get this done somewhere else? What is the protocol to get my paperwork? This heifer tells me, like, oh, you can just call medical records, whatever. You can just get. No, your proper response, which should have been, oh, no, we're going to try to work this out or whatever. We don't want you to leave. We really want you to stay here. We want to service you or whatever. That was the proper response. Not, oh, go to medical records. Really? That's your response? Oh, okay, right. So I can't snap and go off because I still need you to do something for me. But in my mind, I'm like, when this process is settled and I'm sleeved and I've gotten that taken care of, I'm going to let them know how I didn't appreciate the way that I was treated. Because it's ridiculous. So, like I said, first recourse, Blue Cross Blue Shield, so I can get the letter fax and then see if he'll do that. If he does not do it, or, you know what I'm saying, not to my satisfaction before they submit to insurance again, I'm going to research and see about going to a new doctor where my friend is going and see, because they seem to have their stuff together. Like, she was approved like that. And just talk to them about, like, my only qualm about going to a new place is I don't want to have to start all over again with all the psych appointments and stuff. So I have an appointment with the cardiologist coming up on the 17th. So if I need cardiac clearance, I'm doing that. The only other thing I could think they will make me do is a pulmonary clearance, which, okay, that's one extra appointment. But please make me do a sleep study. I did a sleep study, it was quite a long time ago, but I don't have sleep apnea. Like, I'm going to need you to trust me on that one. So I'm hoping that they don't make me do that. But we'll see. I mean, if I have to jump through some hoops to get this done that I haven't done before, so be it. I mean, I'm trying to just calm myself down because in my mind, I'm the type of person where if once I set my mind that I want something done, I'm like a dog with a bone. I'm on it. And so in my mind, I was getting sleeved the end of December, and it's the first week of January, and it hasn't happened. And then now the second date they were telling me, which was January 25th. So in my mind, we got to get this going because I need to start my liquid diet no later than January 11th. So that's what's in my mind, and I really need to let that go and just know that it's not like my insurance doesn't cover the surgery. It's just a matter of getting the right paperwork in and saying what needs to be said for them to say, okay. So I just need to kind of calm myself down and settle myself down. It's so much easier said than done. But my friends are really trying to keep me focused and let me understand that it's going to happen. You just have to be patient and know that it's going to happen. I just have to be patient and know that it's going to happen and not freak out anymore. So next time I come on here, I'm freaking out. Y'all comment below. Like, remember you said you wasn't going to freak out? I'm going to need you to get your life together and like cyber slap me or something. So if anybody else has had any experience like this where they have to possibly go to new surgery because they surgeon tripping, please comment below or email me or say something because I really need some encouragement from somebody that I'm not the only person this has happened to and that it gets better and that I will get this process done. Or if you've had surgery at the University of Illinois in Chicago, Illinois, let me know because that's where I'm going right now and they're not my best friends right now. So yeah, so any words of encouragement or tricks of the trade or anything that you guys can share to help get me through this, I'd greatly appreciate it. So hope all is well. Everybody had a good new year and that this year has got to be a good one because last year was some garbage. So, I mean, I'm still alive, but it was some garbage. So, pray my strength to the Lord. All right. I just wanted to check in with you guys and just let you know quickly about that. So, on a good note, I know I'm going to keep rambling, but I'm going to say this and then I'm going to go for real, I promise. I had not worn eyelashes in like over a week, and I'm really liking not having to deal with them, but I don't like how I look. But anyway, my blood pressure. I started my blood pressure medicine on Friday, and I had a blood pressure cuff that was crazy and was taking it too high. So I had to take it back to the store. I finally found a receipt, took it back. And I had nurses at work take it manually for me. And 2 readings I got today, one was 130 over 80, and one was 122 over 88. Thank you, Jesus, because that's a long way for 160 over 100. So, not happy I'm taking medication, but happy that my blood pressure is coming down. So, and I really haven't seen any side effects. I'm looking at my leg right now because they said that you might get some swelling, but I don't see anything as of right now. So, I worked out today. I went to the gym. I did my cardio. I did legs today. So, I feel good right now. I'm really happy that I physically feel good. I feel rested from this weekend. And just, I think I needed that time to just kind of woo-saw because it just got too crazy last week. So, I'm glad that's better. So, yeah, I'll be back in hopefully with the update of like, oh my God, everything is perfect. I'm having my surgery. All right. Talk to you guys later. Again, if you have any questions or concerns or comments, suggestions, pep talks, please leave them below. I do reply back. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.